Oh my goodness. A little too randy for the webcam.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
I hear ya. Yeah, this was this was my hometown casting, dude. Every morning, Southeast
team ban.
Oh, good times. Me and Gary B. I did some with Toby back in the day. I can for my shitty apartment I was doing it from. Oh, times were good, and the grind was real. Be like 6 hours of this every day for join Dota leagues. I watched all these boys come up, and now they're on like real teams. It's pretty
10 seconds
cool.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
What? Oh, these ones we slept through?
Dire team
I haven't
ban.
seen this. What the? To be fair, we didn't like it. We complained about it.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Shadow Demon.
Attributes. Wow. So tanky, like all the strength cores aren't as good as they were before. Because that was kind of one problem. But, yeah,
10
but like
seconds
strength
remaining.
cores, I feel like we were just getting a ton of them, and we were having this
5
issue of like
seconds remaining.
DP and Phoenix. I think one of the reasons why they're so good right now is because of the percent-based damage that they both have. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that's a fair point. It might have. I always felt like the amp
pick.
has strength. You know, like for example, on Ogre, when you get the plus 40 strength town, or you know, you compare that to getting plus 40 int on someone. One of them feels a hell of a lot better than.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Which was like the classic counter, but he's
Radiant team
he's pretty much a little bit of do it all. The only thing that Shadow Demon doesn't have is like a direct stun that everyone else can still target during. He just has like the follow-up setup that he provides, but now he has two heroes to follow up very easily, either a spear or the taunt from the Void Spirit. So I like where they're going with this. Boomer just super well set here for a 10th pick, like
10
hard
seconds
one.
remaining.
Some guy who's just gonna really take the game for you.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, more than likely, because they also have 9th pick this game, so they might have just been thinking like, okay, let's just get a mid that we know is good. Maybe if we really have to, based on their first couple of picks, we'll swap it to support. But more than likely, it can just go in the mid lane. There's also still like Tonka which is an ADROIT classic, depending on what they think. It's like PL's still in too. And speaking of like hard position 1s to 10th pick, might be a worthy ban for ADROIT.
Dire team
I feel
back.
like Centaur's the pick here. I'm gonna take Troll. Maybe they're gonna go Troll and Centaur. I was just kind of looking through the bands and realized that Centaur wasn't there. A little surprised.
Ten seconds remaining.
They could also do the offlane death
5 seconds remaining.
Pretty common as well. I'm sure there are some. Trying to remember. I was just looking at him. He seems to do pretty well these days. Like he's starting to get picked up early and earlier, and then he just gets like swapped to support. I'm trying to think of the ones that like aren't getting banned constantly. I mean, there's like monkeys and stuff. Dazzle's actually pretty good. Yo, Dazzle, by the way, 7-0 in this series, guys, or in this tournament. Yeah, I was taking a look at that. Just over the hero. I mean, Dazzle could be. Meepo's good. Huskar's good.
10 seconds remaining.
Templar Assassin is a pretty good.
5 seconds remaining.
Meepo.
Radiant team, pick.
Yeah, she's been popping up a lot lately. They don't have any like attack speed buff though. Would be kind of an interesting PA game. That's something that's been happening a lot lately too. I've noticed some of these drafts is like a big focus on buffing attack speed. Like I think that's the main value of Ogre right now. And he's also just he provides frontline when one of your core roles can't do it, which is nice. Like there's not many position 5s that can go in the middle of a team fight and essentially just disrupt things and absorb spells the way that Ogre can. If your positioning's good on this hero, it's actually so busted.
Silencer.
Oh, okay. This was played last night by TNC. I think Gabby was playing the Silencer. I think that's mid Silencer versus the Void Spirit in offlane Death Prophet.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Is, these spirits do rush the eggs early, so it could be a battle of like who silences who first though, because Silencer also doesn't do a great job of buying disc.
Phantom Legend.
And there's that
Choose your
PL,
hero,
as expected.
my good friend.
Yeah, that's very common. Sometimes we'll just see like drums at too if they could be equals. Build for sure. Helps set up with so much stuff and just gives you good stats and survivability. Yeah. No, that's true. He definitely likes that. The attack speed buff with the silencer is pretty hyped though. He could be slaying out some damage if he gets a couple of kills early on. What did you do? I assume ADROIT's favored? I mean, personally, I'd call this a value bet right now. I'm just saying. I think Boom's draft looks pretty good. But don't put your money in my hands, because I'm a professional in esports. So, what do I know about money? Can I turn my light off now, or our beautiful face is gone? I want to go back to my dark and damp basement. Thank you very much. Fine. There, just for you. I mean, I've considered getting a mobile light switch put on my desk, kind of like when you're casting and you get the little switch. You know, if we're gonna be home for a while, that might be a valuable thing to hook up here.
Well done, my beauties.
Dude, everyone's getting there. You know, Cap. Everyone laughed when Cap shaved his head, and I was like, he's just getting it done early.
Well done, my beauties.
Like Grant. Like old Grant. I prefer you just get the bowl out of the kitchen, put it on the head, and cut all around it, you know? I mean, I was kind of thinking that we could do, every time you get a hero pick correct, you get to keep shaving your head. You know? You do shave, just so you look like a jackass. And then as you continue to get your picks right, you get to finish out your haircut. Yeah. All right, I'm ready. Dude, I got it. I got it. I'm ready.
Silence deepens.
Well, you know, it's that online casting life. I mean, we're just looking for the chat interaction for when we forget
30 seconds
the 15-minute timing. You know, then it's like, yeah, we're getting them actively involved in the betting. It's the next level sellout, guys. Much like the next level sellout of the next level energy of our best friend sponsor, helping us to stay awake here. Oh, don't tell Blaze that when you get reimbursed.
The battle begins. Or so I am told.
Deux pour deux. Je veux seulement parler en français maintenant. That'll help you in the Canadian guild. I have to learn. I don't know how to speak X language whenever I traveled somewhere, but then I realized everyone just knows English. Yeah.
Denied.
You almost had that.
We will now have a 2-2 on the sides. You had a little bit of tri-lane pressure down bottom for a bit there. They were hoping to find a really quick, easy kill onto maybe CML if he rotated too far over via disruption, but wasn't moving, and Dreamos was getting hit pretty hard up top, so now Keski made his way back up here. Not blocked. So Boomy just looking to play interference like this and keep running through it. You can see DOTA has cut the hole there from the tree, so he's trying to get that big pull up. Not very easy heroes to create kills with, even with a death prophet. He tries to go for the toss in the air to get the courier killed. Wow, he actually got pretty close there. It's pretty damn close though. Yo, check out these last hits mid, by the way. 2-1 versus the 9-3. Wow. I bet that person you were talking to was really smart at Dota. He was. Please stop accusing your players of being washed up, sir. But you also have to keep in mind how much Makoto has to also buy regen. But yeah, he got the bottle out really fast, which is huge because now he has room control. Because Silencer's gonna need big assistance on the room if he wants to try and contest the Void Spirit. Just a little bit more annoying between the Resonant Pulse and the Remnant. Like, how do you ever beat Void Spirit to a room if he can just taunt you like that? Oh, down bottom, maybe first blood. Someone gonna die here? No? Can't catch anything with troll. Just getting spicy, that's all. Yeah, he's pretty annoying. Oh, that was nice.
No more from me. First blood. The void cascade commences.
Yeah, and look, Boom was just coming through too for the room protection. So now he can hold top, and ooh, unlucky there from Makoto. He's gonna try. He knows he can't do it. Like, starts moving there, but that time he's got boots. Even if he hits the remnants, it's gonna be enough. So that's still huge, though. Yeah, you get a solo kill, but at least Boomy's able to clear up that rune for you. So Makoto will either need a TP or just probably get a TP, honestly, into the lane.
I'm afraid. Radiant's courier has been slain. There is certain to be unimaginable
said he's got mangoes himself, but he's got the 5-minute rune up anyway, though, right, for the bounty, so. Oh, top left. Bocarino's got 2 charges, but Bocarino's kind of PD. They're gonna try and play this out. You know Keshi's gonna get tested here. 3 stacks. No, he says the tiny's too scary. I can't handle it. But he's gonna get both the top bounty runes. Down bottom, looks like Hyde is rotating back. Oh, Makoto's coming back. He's not gonna get both. Yeah, so that's now going to be 3 bounty runes more than likely for Boom ID. So, good way to just keep the pressure up. Got the first kill with the lanes. They got all 3 of their cores are ahead in each lane. You know, the last hit up on some. Quite a bit of regen on some of the heroes. Mid lane.
Those, you know nothing of silence, boy.
Yeah, that's kind of silencer for like any of these matchups too. Like that's one of the things you'll hear people like complain about the hero. Is that yeah, he's super good in the mid if it's like free and oppressive. That's why he does so well in like lower brackets in the mid lane. Remember when there was like this terrorizer silencer from like 1k MMR to like 5k MMR? Like that was. But it's because like. Yeah, exactly, because no one knows how to like pressure properly. Now this will be some pressure. Ogre. Oh, the juice, dude.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh, he wants it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They will get cute though.
Strange to say, Radiant's middle
Meanwhile,
tower is under attack.
Bocarino's going down the dream. Dude, if he'd gone for the ulti there at the start, I wonder if Bocarino would have got that kill. The 20% move speed, he probably could have takes it down. Up top as well. They've got. Yeah. It's early. We haven't had an impact on a lot of these heroes yet, especially the sponsor.
Killing spree.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Phoenix is so great. Yeah, that was a pretty bad global, as you said. They had already cast everything. Directly after that fight, Kesky's gonna solo smoke, run through this ward and get a pretty sneaky ward.
Feel like a
not a super common spot, but just a place where he's gonna be able to keep an eye on this bounty rune and watch for aggressive rotations, and not very likely to be sniffed at here by a droid. No. There you go. They're dropping some set.
Radiant's
You know,
bottom
just
tower is
instantly
being
loses it.
subjected to extreme violence.
They do have some good vision here from Boomy too. So see how long they get to keep that one. See if they can try and get some kills with the Tiny. Hero's not getting too much done. I into there as well. He's got the smoke. Well, who does he even opt for? I guess like the Shadow Demon's kind of free, but these cores are very annoying to try and kill. Yeah, pretty good rule of thumb, 100 times the level of Tiny for his combos until like level like 9, 10, 11 sort of deal. So yeah, I think it's a little bit higher now these days, but that's pretty accurate. I feel like I've seen a lot of towers dropping very early in these patches. 11 minutes for the first tower. Actually, like, it's kind of slow. Like, this is the first tower pressure for me anywhere. All the towers are late speed.
Under attack.
Do not pop that egg.
Structures are fortified. I've never seen Radiant's structures looking so radiant. The tower is under attack. Has that ever been in a stunning development? Dire's top tower has fallen.
Now, as we wait for the defusal blade. Yeah, I mean, it's good enough, but it's so vulnerable with just the defuse blade. So if there's ever a time to try and start capitalizing on their 5-man, this is
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Someone must be very pleased with themselves.
yeah, that was really good.
Strange to
Counter
say,
pressure from Boom ID,
Radiant's
well, from
middle
Boom,
tower is under attack.
to use the mid and on the same, as you said. On them really to move. Like, sure, Troll's building a Battle Fury, but I don't know. I'm not that concerned about it. Yeah. Sir. Oh.
I would have called you ally, Tiny.
Yeah, they knocked his soccer out. He didn't know where he was by the end of that. Still not really sure what happened.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Offlane Death Prophet, eh? It's interesting. I guess the Yules isn't that great this game.
Invisibility.
Like if you Yules, you're basically just setting up into a spear or a Aether Remnant. Just get taunted right out of it. Whereas there is like quite a bit of physical damage too. Get to use the health get push for someone and then hey. At 15 minutes. Yeah, I was ready. Cool. Well, it's through Radiant. It's just like they feel safe when really they're running at your wards. But as you said, Boomy's nuking this wave. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna run? He's juking. He's taking the.
Mine is truly a
Yeah, I don't know if I would call that a value. That's a risky 6x.
Under attack. Has that ever been
If you think they've got the late game, all power to you.
There appears to be some sort of magic. Radiant's
Well, keep in mind that is a
being
gold
subjected
medal up
to
there. That's gold DOTA plus. So
structures are Radiant's bottom tower is being subjected to
I would
extreme
agree,
violence.
but a lot of times at the beginning stage, like most of those didn't show the upside.
I have no reason to warrant such things.
Well, they're smoking out. Their catch is pretty weak. It's pretty much just like tossing tiny and hoping there's like an ogre stun or like a troll net. Like, it's not great.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
It's kind of your classic position one predicament. Your team just needs to between like 7 and 17 or 18 minutes, right? Like you're kind of supposed to be and not participating. And Dream himself, he hasn't been that active. He's gotten a couple kills because they were like free and stuff, but he creeps the whole time. And that's all Natsumi wants to do too. But then look at the other 4. He's being a lot more aggressive and active than the others. Step out. And the package sold. That was his first 2 stolen. Is that possible? I guess it depends on the leveling and everything, but he's only got 4. Like, I mean, you don't get the +2 until level 15, so yeah, he's only got two kill involved in steals.
Radiant's courier has been slain. Radiant's top tower is under attack. And
I think Hyde killed the tree, right? That's why they're I think Hyde dove over and killed the tree that was supposed to spear him. Yeah, save.
it would appear Radiant's top tower is under attack.
All boomy.
Radiant's top tower is
Dead.
under attack. Well, it seems that Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It's pretty huge. About 4K. Alright. Not quite the 9K of the net worth. It's hard to envision the big like turnaround items here for ADROIT. Blink Dagger for Tiny, I guess, is if you could perhaps set something up onto this this Void Spirit. He is going Yule's now into the Deto. Gonna help make this medallion worth it, that's for sure.
Killing spree.
Blood from a stone.
First big hero. Well, that's the Nessa. So now they can Roche whenever they want.
Radiant's bottom
They have-
tower is under attack. Has that ever been cause for celebration?
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is being attacked like nobody's business. Radiant's structures are beautifully
All right,
fortified.
does Bocarino get out? So there's no trees here.
Dire's top tower
No, he's dead. That's just you.
Another
Oh, but wait.
nice.
Okay, the
Dire's
global.
structures are fortified.
Killing spree. Own it.
Of course.
Mega kill. Double kill.
I wouldn't hate it if they called it here. Not gonna lie. Like, I feel like that was actually a decent possibility. How long Bocarino dragged and wasted so many of their spells, and then reinforcements were coming through, and they still couldn't get anything. That's pretty depressing. They're trying, but that was probably their last real chance at trying to turn this one around.
Has fallen to the Dire.
Well, I'm pretty sure a perfect game for carry is actually 0-0-0, and they still just win with like 900 last hits. That seems to be the preferred play style for most of these guys.
Vanished, but not gone.
Now, he pretty much is creep. I guess you're right. So it's
Strange to say, Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
he's creeping. I hate not max fire blast.
Radiant's top tower is
It
under
annoys
attack.
me. I'm
Radiant's
not
top
a big
tower
fan
is under
of
attack.
the 4 points, but I mean, I get it in this game. He is to push waves. It's
Radiant's
actually
top
fine.
tower has fallen.
Tired of trying to get back into a game like this. Is usually going for like the big kills and everything, and he's like their one stun. Like, I could see like the toss 75% multicast chance on Fire Blast actually gives you something, but doesn't matter if it's perfect.
Stop. Own it.
Radiant's middle tower
Tiny
has
is
fallen.
one of those heroes that he's just been nerfed so much, and he deserved it. Like, he top tier first pick for it felt like over a year. I want to say from core to support. Oh, oh, his BKB was on that courier. That's depressing. Goes back in the set. Yeah.
Killing spree. Own it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. So has that ever been cause for Radiant's top
ADROIT. This one's a little bit rough. Changes for next game, like getting something out of your supports would be nice. I feel like their supports were not really that this game. They basically had like no active hero that could just do stuff. Like you think of like take 3 of these heroes and smoke, and it's not really any great combo. It's like in the first 15 minutes, your troll's just trying to farm. He doesn't go anywhere. Death Prophet isn't really the greatest like smoke and make a play happen hero unless she has a lot of good stuns and buffs and control. And I guess maybe if the Ogre and Tiny had a little better start, like if there's a pick off mid or something and the Tiny gets some items a little earlier, maybe, and more importantly levels early, so you have a chance at damage burst potential. But they didn't have a great way to make plays.
Dominating. Double kill.
That was.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
He's a high skill battle. Instantly easy. Get me to the next game. And that one death on Makoto clearly nullifies his otherwise 10 kills and 11 assists.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team pick.
Our match here, game number 2 of ADROIT versus Boom Esports. We got Dota TV ready to rock. It's got his lights on. Still pretty annoying against Oracle's like heals and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he, you know,
It's pretty big deal though, I think.
10
Not
seconds
to deter me
remaining.
from wanting Shadow Demon, though. It definitely makes it less of a extreme hard
5
counter.
seconds remaining.
But I don't know. I think last game proved that Troll is certainly manageable. Though I'm excited to see him paired with the Oracle. Boom will stick to what
Dire
works.
team
Be
pick.
smart.
Yeah.
These boys know the meta.
Radiant
They've got the
team
combination, and they're going to stick with it. And there's the DP for ADROIT. So a lot of synergy here. DP Oracle, incredible combo.
All right, now I'm taking Shadow Demon though. Now I'm in.
Yeah.
Dire team pick.
Again, though, I like this opener from ADROIT. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Oh, is Boom just going to go for the same draft? Are we going to see a PL?
I mean, our Android, like they've got 2 out of the same 5 as well. Like maybe they're just like, yeah, Tiny sucks, Ogre sucks. Let's get some new supports.
I mean, I'm down.
Radiant team
Snapfire's
pick.
banned, right?
Tusk.
Yeah. Oh, Tusk. He's the first phase.
Yep.
Okay, this is the winningest hero, I think. Like when you go in terms of like games played and win, one of the best ones in the entire league right now. He is currently, let's see, oh, I lost it. I think he's like 67% over
10
a lot of
seconds
games, if I'm not
remaining.
mistaken.
5 seconds remaining.
Well, certainly or last game.
Oh, it hasn't been that winning for ADROIT, that's for sure. Oof. Just I think they got like 20% win rate, but that's fine. Overall, the hero's killing it right now.
That's fine. That's cool. Stats don't lie.
Yeah, he's 66%. It's not 65 over 26 games. Pretty good. Higher tournament.
Dang.
One of the other big winners is actually Legion Commander. She's currently 75% win rate after 16 games. And Dazzle's now 9-0, by the way. There were 2 more picks since I last checked.
Oh.
Heroes destroying.
Now, ADROIT will have a final pick. Oh, we'll see if they want to put the DP mid. If this is a 3 DP, kind of like last game. Flexibility there. Boom. Might grab their mid.
All right. And something else, and then ADROIT are going to pick.
Okay.
It's my prediction.
Well, having Kunkka and Tusk definitely gives you 2 heroes that can seat and set stuff up outside of just the DP.
I would still like Centaur, I think, for ADROIT. Centaur is like kind of annoying versus Phoenix and Shadow Demon in some ways, but at least he enables Troll and Death Prophet a lot, and even Tusk to just like. We'll see. Boom.
Depends what.
Yeah,
what
I think
Dire
Boom
team
wants.
back.
I think PL.
Having
the most
catch with
likely.
Kunkka is pretty damn nice. They take PA instead.
Okay.
The other Phantom. This hero scares me.
I don't understand why she's popular right now.
She just pops off. She has this ability
Radiant
to
team
kind of
banned.
not do anything for 10 or 15 minutes, even if you don't get amazing farm. You just need 1 or 2 items. If you fight at the right time with this hero, she feels very, very powerful.
This last time they picked this hero, they went SF right after. They did the same combo. They went PA into SF. Knowing the last pick, which is kind of interesting.
10 seconds
They banned
remaining.
Queen of see if they take the SF here.
5 seconds
Like
remaining.
that's my problem with PA is that I really feel like you need minus armor to make this hero like worth picking. Like picking her without minus armor is just kind of lame.
I think that's a fair point.
And the only mid hero, I mean, there's not that many mid heroes that really capitalize on minus armor. There's like Dazzle, I guess, and SF.
I
do
think
not
she
slide our
also-
midding.
I think she just like fits into the of early item and one of few position ones that can contribute in those. Like PL's kind of, I really want my defusal, and he gets defusal and goes, I kind of really. PA can fall to that.
Radiant
Show
team
up, throw a
pick.
couple daggers, get a few lucky crits,
Dire team
and she's done her job. They ban out the DK, and they take the Queen of Pain themselves.
Okay.
Not the minus armor, but very high tempo.
3, well, mostly 2, I guess. Like very, very fast scores, as you said. Pain and Mars, like PA's the slowest of the 3, but they can be very aggressive over the first like 20 minutes, and that definitely worked for them last game.
10 seconds remaining.
What do you want to do here now, Adroit? You kind of see you have full reserve time.
5
so
seconds remaining.
take a breather.
Trent Pax Classic. Don't snap pick. Think.
You gotta look not just at their heroes, but you gotta think like their timing. Look at these players. Think like how now. You think like, all right, let's envision a pretty likely scenario. It's 15 minutes in. We're a little bit behind. Smoke up, and they're gonna run at us with Arena. What do we do? Like, what hero not just gonna feed to that?
I actually really like this DK ban. I was gonna say somebody that has a little bit of control,
Yeah.
like a stun.
I think Kunkka.
Someone who's very variable in lane, doesn't need much help, that can, you know.
So these adjust based on the team. So it's probably going to be like 1.7 for Adroit and like 1.8 or 1.9 for Boom.
Your math skills are on point. 1.79 for Adroit, 1.96 for Boom.
Dude, I'm pretty good. Just saying. You know, odds makers, hit me up. Can I get paid for that? Can I get paid to make odds?
I think that's one that the robots have already conquered there, bud. I think AI and machine learning.
If OpenAI can't win by normal Dota rules, what makes them think that computers can predict by normal Dota rules? Huh? Riddle me that.
They simulate better than we do. Just you wait. Give OpenAI another 2 years, dog. Them
Here now.
TI 13.
Dude, they gave up. They're too busy. People working from home and they're like, ooh, we got to get these robots out here.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't help but think there are more useful applications for AI machine learning than can we create robots that can master Dota 2? Probably. Does that?
I do. Optimal training partners.
All right, well, we're going to move into another pause here.
Beautiful.
I wish there was a way to just turn on the assistant camera operator instead of having to open the console every match load.
Well, there is.
Get out of here. No, there isn't.
What? Yeah, you just put it in your config.
That works? I thought that broke a long time ago.
Oh, did it? I don't think it did. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I don't use it. Have it
It definitely
copy-pasted.
broke at one point because that was why I switched to doing it manually every game.
Oh, yeah, true.
Remember we used to have it bound to a hotkey so I could just press K to toggle it on and off?
Yeah.
For some reason that broke. If they fixed it, I missed the memo. Similar to the, you know that they have strict solo queue, so when you queue solo, you get matched up only against other solo queuers?
Yeah.
You know that setting is buried in the menu? In the
Yeah. Did you have it turned off and didn't know it?
I had it turned off and didn't know it. Apparently, they like removed it and then re-added it.
Yeah.
And then when they re-added it, you had to re-toggle it. Yeah, I missed it. And thanks a lot.
You know, I'm going to turn that back on.
How
right
many
now
fucking
before-
Smurf games did I queue into unknowingly? I didn't know that existed. followers was like, hey, that Smurf story was really cool. You know, they fixed that like months ago, right? Oh, thank you.
I mean, that's what they're here for, dude. They're always giving us the knowledge.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, a quick pause. Game number 2.
Can I turn my light off again now and go back to my darkness?
Yep. No, you're golden. Golden rich. Queen of Pain versus Kunkka. Kunkka should do pretty well in this matchup.
Sounds like a boring one.
It's frustrating playing a ranged
30
core against a
seconds to
melee with a
battle.
quelling blade in those first.
It's just annoying playing against Kunkka. Look at this
Especially
guy.
when he's got Tidebringer.
Well,
He's
except
got
with
800
mice.
armor, Tidebringer, or 800 armor, 800 HP,
Possibilities for
Tidebringer,
combat
and 3
were
armor.
Much the same.
And that's before he's in tower range.
Yeah. Well, top has cute. Maybe in trouble. Forced to skill up the Icarus dive.
How about that?
80 HP.
That one act. Into the air.
This is it. The battle begins.
All right, Roy coming out swinging. I have high
Are we starting
expectation
now?
for this Oracle already. Fits the bounty for a droid.
Yeah, Bo Carino just sat on the bounty room bottom. Dream Cell and him just fought out.
So what's the build for PA? I hope not Battle Fury.
Highly doubt it in a game that doesn't need it, but I actually haven't, so I don't know meta.
It varies. I have seen a couple Dota buff matches where she did buy Battle Fury. Certainly not in every game kind of deal. Also wondering, same for
Should be. It is definitely the best thing to like, because mid players right now, we're definitely back into a classic style of Dota meta where the mid laner runs the game. It's not, you know, for a couple years we had the position 1 heroes essentially playing mid, and they would play mid, and they'd both go in jungle for a long time, and then they'd start playing the game like 15 minutes. But now we're back to like 2013, where the mid players are like true 1v1s, and then whoever gets the edge then oppresses the side lane with their advantage.
Yeah. Rune control, just as important as ever.
Yes, for sure.
Especially that 4-minute, you know, 2 minutes, kind of
If you guys want to win your pubs, just go to the runes at 4 minutes.
Yes. Yes.
If you're a
Yes.
support player, yes. Please. Sound like Meatloaf, yes.
Again? Sluggy shards. It's too much for the Mars to handle. It'll be enough on up for a draw.
I think we get in trouble if we play Meatloaf between games. Probably, huh?
I've been playing the same boring ass chill hop playlist every time I broadcast on BTS because I'm afraid to get yelled at by Blaze.
Yeah, I think we would get yelled at. I think they don't like the whole VODs getting nuked thing, so.
Yes.
No Meatloaf.
Probably
Yes.
their remote workflow.
Good, guys. Speaking of winning games, just pick Tusk. All you have to do is press tag team and walk at people.
Good player. Is a little bit underloved right now. Everybody thinks of him as a joke, and then he gets picked up in my games like, "Dude, this guy's hard to kill, and he still does a lot.
Not throw!
It is with
No!
grave emotion that I
I was just
report
going to
the
talk
death
how
of
this is like one of the
Dire's
funniest
tower
careers
is
ever
under
added to
attack.
Dota.
Must I repeat myself?
Whoa. Very nice. CML gets a 31 for a droid.
I wonder how much XP he just got. He just got 115 XP and 150 gold as an Oracle. That's pretty good.
Is that good?
A quarter of a level.
Quite a while. I don't know. Right, double damage runes off. That's a worthy rotation. That is so obnoxious that Oracle will do that. Escalator.
Yeah.
Double damage, bozo.
There's not a lot of spells left. Oracle, Demon, and I bang. I mean, I'm sure there's other. Snap though.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
This Quap is having a field day in the mid right now.
Yeah, she's gone 3-point Shadow Strike too, though, which is like sometimes bad in terms of your patience, but honestly, this good at getting side checked that bad. Oh, like escaping side lane here. As, oh, hi, what are you doing? Died on the back. Did he get it? No, he didn't get it.
Ends up being two. Thinking about a go up top, but they do back up. Ain't a pain. Hit level 6, no surprise. Kunkka spending a little recovery time in the jungle. Racer bottle.
Yeah, man, Makoto gave him the business again, as you were saying. But yeah, the build is definitely a good reason why. But like that level 5, where you're supposed to like see it start turning a little bit better towards the Kunkka. If the queen commits to the 3rd point back, she can just keep going that way. Oh, it's going for bottom rune. Oh, unfortunate for Mac Daddy.
Your admiral is on board.
Kill opportunity from Makoto here. As mentioned, every dagger is pretty scary.
They'll probably be after if he goes for the rune and sees it's a haste rune, to come back and then chase him down with the haste rune and the ulti.
Oh, rotation. Does Makoto. X drops the ult. Max down. Pull back in. Can Boomy turn this around? Makoto not taking power. Just walks around the ice shards. Yeah, he's gonna snowball in. Not gonna be enough.
Dude, he's holding that one.
Finally pops it. Gets that one little dagger. The like that was a middle finger dagger right there. By dagger, I mean right.
Yeah, he's got a salve the full bottle out of it, so doesn't even care. Could be a surprise rotation too. Natsumi might be home. And they get him before he gets 6. That's Radiant Vision here. Dire don't know if Makoto's up here. And
all right, level 5 on the troll.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
all right, they're gonna let the rotation come through from the Oracle.
Okay.
Yeah, they really don't want to commit hard for that. I guess they were worried about the snowball save and a turnaround under tower, which is fair enough. Plus, the troll was really close to 6. He's got it now. Guilty though, just wants to farm. It's understandable.
Both Reno, the net worth leader right now.
Well, kind of quiet lead down here, but a kill and an assist too.
45 now.
I don't know why he just ulted there. That seemed like a let my Shadow Demon die and we're happy scenario. Because one thing Hyde's been doing is, yeah, he's kind of been feeding, but look at the PA. Like, this PA has basically been solo laning. Like, how does she 53 last it? But it's because Hyde's been playing off to the side, like over in the river and in this area. And sure, he's dying, but they're not pressuring Dreamocell at all. Like, I mean, the DP's got good last hits too, but the PA is still ahead of the troll.
Yeah, and Troll is go for the battle here. Queued up, and
Sorry,
PA, as you mentioned,
Dire's bottom tower
took
is under
Deatho
attack.
first after Trev and a couple of bans. Dreamocell looking for big bursts. Certainly a timing where the can hit before that Troll's ready to do anything, and PA will be hurting. You ready to see Oracle get one shot in the back line, Trent?
I sure am, buddy.
You sounded a lot like Lyrical there. That was
Dire's
really
top
creepy.
tower
I don't know
is
what
being
that was.
attacked like nobody's business.
Exactly how Lyrical talks.
You know who talks a lot like Lyrical? Uncle Phil on Fresh Prince.
Dire's top
He
tower
does
is
his
under
like
attack.
fake happy voice. It actually sounds exactly like Lyrical.
Oh my god.
It's a 10 out of 10, dude. I've been watching it a lot lately, and I couldn't quite place it. I was watching a video cast, like, oh my god. That's what I'm hearing.
Wow. That is lyrical spirit animal.
Yeah. That's right.
Bounty runes will favor Boom. They're a nice little play for the Phoenix.
Stand lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Oh, look at that. The double neutral from one camp. Hyde in full control here. Oh, look at that. That sends the tree home and gives the broom handle to his PA. Doesn't even try and keep one for himself. Tree's probably going up to Queen, I imagine.
So let's get in the head of Mac a little bit. All right, your mid lane didn't go well. Your towers get pushed in. You're lowest of the cores on the net worth at 10 minutes. You're not at your phase boots yet.
Under attack.
What do you think for items? Are you kind of like, all right, let's just get a Blake so I can catch the
Halberd. He's
In a
going to
masterstroke
phase
of
into
success.
100%. If he does not, I will be completely stunned.
Orange, excellent. Oh, now the boat coming in. Could be a kill. They need a little more damage. There. Oh, they got it. As you can see, now the ultimate. Phoenix egg goes off. Need a little more damage though. The PA's rotated. It's Dreamacell to get quickly. CML on front. He's already popped that false promise, but the PA is not going to shake.
Not only fortified,
They'll go one
completely glowing.
down. Big
Radiant's
does end up-
bottom tower is being subjected to extreme
Hey,
violence.
it's half anyways. Who cares? I guess it wasn't a streak anyway.
Yeah.
Actually,
Radiant's
0-2,
bottom
but-
tower is under attack.
Step lively now. Your
Has
admiral
that
is on
ever
board.
been cause for celebration?
Bulls lose your. But one of those pesky.
the support I can do.
Step
Nice.
lively now. Your admiral is on
Let him.
board.
That's a quality Queen of Pain item, I feel like. Bring one of your slots.
Yeah.
Roaming around. You know what's nice? It's on actually a Shadow Demon. If you the Mango Tree as a Shadow Demon player is like a godsend. Because now you can just camp in the jungle with a bunch of mangoes in your inventory and in your backpack. And then when your team's ready to fight, you just join them. And until then, you just
Gonna get caught though. They walk right by the there. Farming ancient.
Tower
There
is
it goes.
being
Well, thanks, bot.
Nobody's business.
You tanked that one for me. Still
Dire's
hanging
top
on to a
tower
little
is
net
under
worth
attack.
lead here. Game looking a lot better
Dire's
for a droid than
structures
the
are
last.
fortified. They are Radiant's
definitely
bottom
playing
tower is
somewhat
being subjected to
PA
extreme violence. Top tower is
Desolator.
under attack.
Just about at that first mithril.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
remember your
Top tower
Demon player had the best tag. Face Hugger. You remember that guy? Favos. Great tag.
Your admiral is on board.
I miss. I haven't cast a good face hugger game in a
Radiant's
while.
bottom tower is under attack.
Is that what the little things in Alien? Face huggers?
I feel like it sounds like that, but it's. I think it is. I think that's what it's called. I couldn't remember if it just sounds like that. If it is that.
It is kind of handle, but at the same time, he probably just ripped it off from a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, no, it's definitely that's the precise name. It is face hugger. It's okay. I mean, a lot of things are ripped off, like you know any of the Warcraft names. That's half our Dota players are just Warcraft heroes.
Yeah, that's. You know, I want you to click on the Kunker right now and take a look at what he's got queued up.
Your admiral is on board.
Unacceptable.
Shadow Blade for Max.
I mean, that's kind of an interesting solution. Is he gonna? Does he really want to go full silver? Halberd feels like the item, but maybe their initiation's that bad that he just needs pure initiation. Is someone else going Halberd?
I think Halberd versus PA seems pretty damn good, and no one else is picking it up. I mean, Troll could maybe, but he definitely doesn't want to. I feel like the Shadow Blade positioning tool, if you can use it to catch the PA or the cloth or set something up on the back line.
See, this is why you don't play with cosmetics, guys. You just get played by his cosmetic Shadow Blade here. He's being reminded that, oh yeah, Shadow Blade, that's a good item.
It's like the subliminal message.
Yeah.
Every time he looks at his hero, it's like, come on, man.
Where's my Shadow Blade?
Structures
Come on,
are
it's
fortified.
coming to Australia
In
now.
fact, they appear radiant with health.
That was just my
I think that's
colonial
a
conqueror.
bristleback.
Yeah, you're right. Pirates are also. Sorry, Australia. That one's ours. Tier 1 going down.
Dire's top tower is
Easy
being
exorcism
attacked.
push.
Queen though. Where's the arena?
Oh, there it is. Sets up on two. Burrito and Spirit cycling in snap. Thunder boat off the mark.
Must
Find anything here. PA on the back line.
Nice.
Remacell. Great ult set up from Makoto. Vault Promise does come out, but it's not going to do much. She goes nice with the loop, baby.
So, you know what was sick about that arena is that it was timed for when the DP ulti was ending. So, like, that was when they basically just wanted to retreat. Because the DP ult's ending, she's gonna get healed. But they didn't commit any of their damage before the ulti. And they basically just arenaed, and you saw no one ran in. Because they knew there was just an Oracle save and everything, and the DP ult's still running, so we're just gonna wait it out and then fight it right after. That was actually, like, super... Silence on the DP, Makoto's down. Ends up being a 1-for-2. Boom ID not on the favorable side of that one.
Radiant's bottom tower is being subjected to extreme violence.
Maybe it knows.
Are fortified.
Let's take a look at DOTA Plus here. Win probability. Ooh, it's about 60% or so for Boom, and it's falling. Right down. Q might just get blown up.
Oh no. 3-1 feed train.
No exorcism, but there's still 4 everyone except Kunkka for ADROIT. Looking on the run, no arena.
Under attack.
This is that 5-man they tried last game, and then they lost like 30 fights in a row, but instead things are going very well for ADROIT.
When you talk
Radiant's bottom tower has been cause for celebration.
last game was sort of okay. This is so much. 107 minutes right now compared to the 143 of PA. Out here, he's working on the BKB now. Desolated so they are going to go to the road again.
The timing's a little bit different this game, and I think Boom kind of messed it up right now, where last time they were waiting out for the defusal, and then it was go time, whereas now it's a little bit of tempered aggression from the PA, which I liked, and she got her Dessa, but she was fighting the whole way to her Dessa, but now she just needs to get her BKB. Now you gotta go for it. I don't think you want to be that involved right now as Dreamacell until you have the BKB. Now the Aegis does change that for sure. She can come on the smoke ganks and on the big rotations and everything, but really she just needs a fat stack of gold at the moment.
I want to agree with you, but I'd also be a little scared to let this Battle Fury just keep running around the jungle. He's gotten over the hard part now.
Scary. There's no doubt about that.
And he's going to beat you to the BKB 100%. And the further ahead he gets, the scarier 10-second KB is. So, I don't know. Boom need to find some way to pressure. If it's 4+1 without the PA, man, can't just sit back and play passive. They got to make some pressure control. We're going to set that team ball. They're going to put the crap. Not going to get the pick that they were hoping for. Exorcism moves. FB's. Sonic Wave. They killed that. Remacell, though, in deep. He's going to be able to survive this. Hops on the Oracle. Gets a crit, but not enough for a kill. Getting healed up. Remacell down. That's the Aegis. Ocarina, though, has to keep the out. Now throwing in onto the egg. Disruption, though. Natsumi does not have the ultimate. They could still maybe find this kill.
Double kill.
The Dreamacell, PA unstoppable now. 6 years for 8. Puts a big dent into ADROIT, and we're still holding on to a small
being attacked
lead.
like nobody's business.
The Aegis and the outpost. I thought that fight was disaster, and then I'm like, oh my god, Boom have the outpost, and this Queen and Phoenix who are way down here just both TP into this fight up top.
Yeah. That was a big Sonic Wave that hit 4 heroes at least. And that'll put Makoto a little bit closer.
Orchid, eh? How good is it this game?
I think it just to shut down the Oracle. I think the whole goal of this thing is come in the back line, silence the Oracle.
Yeah.
You know he doesn't have any items to cleanse it. You can stop him from using false promise.
This is where we're gonna have to keep an eye on CML and if he gets this channel off.
Ooh, that's
big
the
play.
real big brain play.
Yeah, so level 10, he's got to take the end of exturation, and when he thinks a fight's going to pop up, he'll hurt himself, and hope that the queen... the 5-second...
Little 1v1 action up top. Nice defensive play there from the Pirate. Yay, now very close to this BK. It's his, and another 8 in the bank. Look at 1.5K control. Going to take out this stack. Natsumi.
Next step.
Your admiral is on board.
Shadowblade, EKB, and Halberd for the Kunkka. So he does want this Halberd at some point.
Because I think those are going to be some big ones, right? We see who can do Orbit Destruction, who doesn't. And then the craggy game like this,
Yeah.
some pretty big ones. And force the
BKB as they jump in. Nice arena, blocks out 2. Umi takes early false promise, and Umi has the BKB. Now, oh no, there's a Queen of Pain. The all see, he didn't hit anyone. All 5 is destroyed, all 3 done. Starting to do some damage. Single shot gets brought down low, but it's control that falls from the shot. Big silence, but I don't know if it'll matter. They lose the Oracle. A droid are just in too far. Big cell get brought down 3. Full 5-man wipe, it appears. Snowball for a moment. Only delay the inevitable. He gets brought down a big time over commit. Right, Boom ID has taken the lead.
Wow. I can't believe that went so well for them considering the way that fight started. That was we're getting initiated on, forced to use my 10-second BKB right away out of that snowball, and then they still started the fight while the Queen of Pain was so far away, but obviously she is very mobile. And then to coming in like completely with the ulti, like Makoto came from the back line on the top of the staircase and thought they would back up into his ulti, but instead they all ran forward under the tower. I guess in some sense he kind of sandwiched them into an even worse position, but great plays there from Kesuke on the Phoenix, showing why this hero is definitely first pick.
Yeah, classic Sonic wave there. Makoto actually caught by an X. Sing, okay. Well,
a little bit too antsy with tower damage. Yeah, that's not a great kill to give away. That was 3,243 XP. 1,000 XP for Kunkka, Death Prophet, and Oracle. Holy shit.
And speaking of Oracle, by the PA.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. I have no reason to.
That last
cry
fight
about
was kind of
such
weird.
things. I don't
Both
mean to be
carries had to use their
but
BKB
Dire's
really
bottom
early,
tower
and it
is
ended up
under
working out
attack.
way better for the PA. She panicked first, but then that actually let her reset, and the Mars
Dire's bottom
ulti
tower
bought her
is
some
under
time.
attack.
Once the troll was in, he was just in. It felt like his BKB, I don't want to say it was a non-factor, but it didn't really change the state of affairs for his damage output.
That Dire's bottom tower.
Right back to the 5-man, Adroit. I guess they feel like they're hot right now. Want to maybe fight around this
Someone
troll.
must be very pleased with themselves.
Same for the Death Prophet. They'll get that tier 2
Singular antecedent, singular
Boom will
pronoun.
bite with the Queen of Pain still dead. They'll just let Dreamus Cell grab that tier 1 down bottom, get one step closer to that Skull Basher got queued up.
Alright, so far they've got the King and Greater Fairy Fire for the Dire, not anything yet for the Radiant. So they gotta get in that jungle. Find some items. Oh, there we go. Paladin Sword. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Instantly taking PA. Yes, please.
Oh, yeah. So should having a on your team too?
minus 10 armor is ridiculous right now. She's minus 6 from the Dessa and then minus 4 from the talent. Oh, the craggy coat. Oh my god. That is... Dude. Yeah, someone's gonna...
Don't.
I feel like Tough probably takes it.
I was thinking DT.
She wants the quickening check. That's why.
Oh yeah, you're right. There you go.
Otherwise, yeah, I would agree.
That's awesome.
Oh, there it is.
Dude.
We got it. Give us already 7 paladin swords. It's not even there yet. Head back.
Alright, Titan Sliver. And greater fairy fires.
Basher and this fight should be 100% booms.
This is a Titan for sure.
That was a super fast rush. Dire just spotted it. I
Brace
think
yourself
shards.
for sad tidings. Radiant's courier has been slain.
Question is, can ADROIT take a fall in the Roche pit and actually contest it? I think they can.
I think so.
With
I think
extra-
the egg is king this game. Egg arena. Whoa.
He gets crit down. Back to BKB here, at least it does. Phoenix gonna get caught as well, and Kezcute won't survive this one.
Haste.
Now imagine if they had had a halberd at that really early BKB last fight.
We got a crazy streak here, though. PA 9-0-6. The only time they have killed Dream of Cell was when he had the age.
Oh shit! Man, good thing they have that streak gold. Alright, they're going for it. They're in the pit with the exorcism scouted by the Shadow Demon. Everybody get in here. It's time for us.
Phoenix down with 15 steal. He had a buyback outside of the arena. They're saved by Oracle. Now PA has to back out. Uses the BKB herself. Tosses another dagger and will see if Mac pops.
Makoto's gonna go for this. Look at this big ulti. It's so juicy. He almost did it. He's they're running away.
They're saying don't fight into DP ult. It doesn't matter if you got a good ult. They're already in retreat. Exorcism, come on. Yeah, that'll be the end of it.
This is a classic case of a hero becoming too popular. Everyone's getting way better at fighting against us. There's the heroes in every game right now. And previously, there are so many teams that would have just jumped right into that DP ulti thinking, oh, it's almost over. Just kill her. You know, she was so low, but like they've seen the hero enough for the past 2 weeks and everyone knows that it's such a bad trap.
Oh, and here we go. Now the initiation will jump right in onto Bocarino. We know that there's no Oracle Ultimate or Exorcism. This is a great time to fight. Where nearby, Bocarino just obliterated by Chris. Tuscan is speared into a tree and things quickly falling apart for ADROIT.
Looking structures are fortified.
Troll, he's got a demon edge. What are you thinking, you cursed bastard?
Under attack. Dire's
An MKB. Okay.
has fallen.
You know, PA, what choice do you have?
I thought the rapier might be on the docket for a moment there.
Now at this point, he's an abyssal, sure.
Now the defense, buyback from DP. Still no ulti for 15. I think Boom just back out here. Should be pretty good economic damage. No need to force it. Still got the 8. They'll back it on up and reset. Missile blade, yay, not far away.
Now, I actually like that Makoto using the essence. That's a pretty cool hero to put him on. So much extra HP, and it needs to dive in the back line kind of awkwardly a lot of times. Oh, he jumps in. Mac has the X, but there's a fresh BKB from Makoto.
Has everything. well.
Very nice.
Also with a double damage rune. That explains why that damage is so goofy. Yeah, I take it all back.
Dyer's middle
Yeah, that
barracks
was nasty.
has
That's
fallen.
a game ender, dude. Comeback fight with the DD right after winning another one.
Dyer's
And
middle barracks
Makoto,
has fallen.
he survived that fight with the essence room. He blinked back out at 200 HP. Then he had a cheese after. Nice item. I really like that one.
Yeah, very smart. That'll be it. ADROIT just gonna tap out.
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
How you getting on Boom ID? I'll tell you what.